In today's video, I'm showing you how to photograph one subject at one location, but in three entirely different styles. This is all about creativity, maximizing your time, and capturing stunning variety in a single session. So let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Anshu and I have been a photographer for over 15 years now. Now my aim with this channel is to make photography simple. And this is your creative space for everything photography, and I am really very excited to have you here. Now before we begin, if you're new here, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. It helps me immensely to continue making videos like this. Okay, in this video today, we are doing something very exciting and we are heading outdoors, and I'm going to be clicking one photo session with three entirely different styles altogether. Now this is a great way if you want to create a variety in your portfolio, and especially if you're clicking, say, for a client or even friends, then adding these different styles of photography will really enhance your portfolio. Now this will also show you how with just changing some of the settings of the camera as well as changing some of the light position of your portraits, you can create entirely different new looks. So now one of these styles is definitely my favorite, and probably if you have watched any of my videos earlier, then you would know what kind of photography I prefer to do, especially for portrait. And one of these styles was really outside my comfort zone. So I was not very comfortable shooting that style of photography, but I wanted to experiment and basically show you how by using some very minor setting changes in your camera, you can create a different look altogether. And I just wanted to add a quick disclaimer before we start. I'm pretty new at making videos, especially outdoors, and also talking to the camera at the same time. But yeah, I'm improving, and hopefully I'll be improving more as I continue making more videos like this. Alright, so let's grab the camera and head outside and let's get started. Okay, so I'm outside now, and let's try the first style, which is the classic backlit, which is like my favorite portrait style. This style is all about that creating that soft, dreamy effect that golden hour gives you. And here's the key. So what you have to use is you have to use a backlighting, and I love positioning the light behind my subject to create that creamy bokeh effect. Okay, so for the first style, I am clicking with my go-to models. That's my daughter and my brother, who are readily available for me to do any kind of a photo shoot. Since I was little pressed on time today, I kept it very simple with very few quick shots. But if you have more time, then do try experimenting with different angles. You can position your light directly behind the subject, or maybe a little bit off to the side, or even coming from their shoulders as a variation. For a more polished look, you can also go ahead and use a reflector. This is something which I generally don't use, but I feel when you're clicking backlight, then using a reflector, it could be something as simple as a white paper, will really bounce back the light onto your subject's face, which will have your subject correctly exposed against the sun. All right, now next I'm trying with a session with my brother. So this is, I'm using my 85mm lens with a typical bokeh backlight effect. And for the next style, what we are going to do is we'll try to change the direction of the light, and we'll do a side lighting, and we'll see how the portraits are. Now for the second look, I have moved to a side lighting, as you can see, and I am positioning my brother against the fence. For the second style, I picked up this green fence right here at the same location, and it's very simple, and it works because it provides a beautiful, clean, textured background. And the key here is using a directional or a side light. So letting the light hit one side of the subject's face, we can get that depth and texture, giving that photo a subtle and yet striking look. So this style may feel pretty straightforward, but believe me, this is quite a striking style, and also gives you the most clean image where you can actually see your subject's face very clearly. Now try to use the shadows very creatively, so you can use the shadows maybe very harshly to create that dramatic effect, or you can use a soft shadow onto your subject's face, which will give you a kind of a nice warm glow. What I love about side lighting is how it balances light and shadows perfectly. Though it's less dramatic than backlighting, but it still adds a lot of character to your photos. Okay, so for the final and the third look, I went for something which is kind of not at all my style. So I went with a smaller aperture, something like f5.6, and I usually never shoot that small. So I always go for a wider aperture, for something 2.8 or even lesser than that, or even now I have a 1.2 lens, so I prefer shooting at 1.2 also most of the time. So this was definitely a very challenging style for me, and I had to step outside my comfort zone just to make it work. Now because I always shoot in manual mode, so when I change my aperture, I was little struggling to change my exposure as well, but in the end I did manage to take some of these shots. So though these shots may not be the perfect shots, I hope this gives you an idea in terms of what kind of photography you can try out in the same location. The idea here was to focus on shapes and outline using the sky as a backdrop to create that striking visual effect. Now, I'll be honest, this was the most challenging style for me. So balancing the exposure, working with the manual settings, and also adjusting to a smaller aperture was really difficult for me. But I wanted to give it a try and show you different possibilities of shooting in the same location. And let's see, I'll try to create some kind of a shallow. So even though I struggled with this technique, I still feel this could be a very creative photo opportunity where you are actually exposing and creating a lot of background with the sky, and still your subject is very much in focus, though the image will be a little darker when compared to your background, but it gives a lot of creative effect. So I will definitely try to maybe experiment with this technique more often, and as I said, it is quite new to me, so I always go for that background blur kind of a look, but this was something new which I was going and trying out. And these might not be the perfect examples, but hope it gives you some kind of an idea in terms of what are the different styles of photography which you can go ahead and try. Okay, and there you have it. These are the 3 different styles, or entirely 3 different looks which you can try out at a photo session, and especially when you're pressed for time. So my aim with today's video was to give you some examples in terms of how you can create 3 entirely different looks, and when you're trying to click in a very limited time at one particular location. So go ahead and try out these styles or looks, maybe when you're shooting outdoors, or even when you're shooting indoors, say with a natural light, or even with some kind of a flash photography. And of course there are countless other ways or other kind of looks which you can go ahead and try out, but hope this gives you some kind of a kickstart in terms of what you can expect when you are going out and shooting photos, and especially if you're doing, say, some kind of a professional or even semi-professional photography for your friends or your clients. And if you found this video to be helpful, then please do consider subscribing to my channel and like this video, and I will see you in another video. Till then, happy clicking. Bye.